The pattern repeats.
Wait, what is that Shadowfin set? I've never seen it before. Is that something new?
I think it's quite old. It's
quite ugly.
Pauldrons of Eternal Harvest.
FNG gave him that, at least the head. FNG gave Iceberg head. Nice.
Oh really?
Yeah.
2 early Radiant Observer wards out, both watching for mid lane. Iceberg does not want to get bullied. They've got perfect
30
vision watching for
seconds
him.
to battle.
Quite interesting positioning here from Hellraisers. They're all spread out across the river. I don't know if they're looking for like a smoke from Flytomoon or something, because they were all holding these ramps waiting for anyone to come.
Tusk on mid, trying to see if there's an observer ward. Yeah, he knows. That one's gonna get dewarded. Such an easy trick to pull.
Yeah, I can't believe we
The
went so
battle
many years.
begins.
You know, things are being discovered every day in Dota 2. People didn't. When was that discovered, or when was it like utilized? Like a year ago, year and a half.
Like a year ago, yeah.
Wonder your treants or whatever in observer wards.
That's why they placed 2 observer wards. Pretty smart. Like you can't kill 2 of those. What if he planted one on the right, one on the left side? Just spread it so that sentry can't reach it.
But what if the sentry catches both of them? Then you're screwed. Your observer wards are gone. So what are the lanes actually? Bat with Wraithing bottom lane. It's the Tusk and the Weaver. It doesn't seem like the ideal lane matchups here from Flytomoon. I think HR has got the upper hand in all of these lanes. So Roger going to be dragging the wave around. Stop him. He's going to block the camp as well. Yeah, blocks up the small pull camp.
Where is he going? That's the question. Does he turn right with the Tusk? He does not. Okay, he turns down. All right.
Right and down. Fly trying to deal with the Weaver and shove him back. So some free farm for V-Tune early on at the very least. And up in the top lane, General on this Clockwork, farming up against the Naga Siren. Shadow Shaman versus Disruptor. Thunderstrike against Aethershock. Lots of lightning being spammed out, and both of them trading hits, but boots up and 74 base damage. Shadow Shaman seems like he's getting the upper hand.
Well, that's why there's storm in my city. Heavy rain and, you know, some thunder. These 2 are fighting. They made the gods angry. All we needed was Zeus. I mean, we still have a Razor. Like, there's a lot of static electricity.
Yeah. Disruptor, Razor, Shadow Shaman. I mean, Clockwork as well, right? He's, you know, a little tin man with electric skills. Tag team down bottom, always want to fly force the Firefly, so the majority of his mana pool and that potential kill threat on the Tusk now gone defensively, used by the Bat Rider. But his job here is just, you know, keep V-Tune farming, right? Give the Wraith King as best a lane as he can.
I always want to fly is like suicidal position 5. He's gonna spam his whole mana, die, come back to a lane. I believe he does not care about giving first blood.
Don't think so either. Iceberg mid lane, 13-4. It's like he's pretty much hammering this mid lane against the Razor and put that matchup down. Got his bottle early on as well, so he didn't wait for that kind of 3-minute bottle. He went straight into it after the mangoes and the regen early on.
Yes, in this kind of matchups, you want to buy a bottle. If you're having a good time, he got 3 out of 4 CS in the first wave, which implies, yeah, I'm having a good time. And then you can just, you know, bring a mango or 2 to keep the mana sustained. And then you get a bottle, even though there's no rune until minute 4. Tusk smoked. No points in Snowball yet, but if he gets a good shards, they might grab a kill.
And look at where Iceberg's standing, right? He's right down his tower, so it's difficult here for HR to make a move, and I think, yeah, Roger's just gonna have to walk it off. Maybe try and backstab top lane. He's wrapping all the way around. He'll scout out, poke his head in, see if there's any stacks or anything. A good observer ward down, because this is where Shadow Fiend is gonna be playing for quite some time. Clear out these jungle camps. Especially with the 4-minute rune spawning.
Radiant
Roger's
structures
still
are
waiting, hiding
fortified.
behind the tree. Not risking it right now though. And rune spawning up top invis
Do it
for
with
Roger.
flair.
So
Oh,
no refill
perfect
for
rune.
Iceberg.
Yes, and they kill that observer ward on mid, which means that Tusk will be having an easy rotation. Aloha dance, he knows something is up.
First blood. Thanks and have fun.
First blood bottom lane. Funny kills always want to fly, but Aloha dance kicked off by that Roger rotation.
Of your
2 kills
defeated one.
in quick succession on opposite sides of the map, and Weaver killing off in a 1v2 lane.
Yeah, you said day. I was like, he's alone.
V2 will get some good damage onto Funny.
Whoa,
Oh god,
that
yeah,
crit.
kills him with that crit. Holy crap. Is it one hit? Can he get this? He's got boots on Wraith King. Now he needs
He
2
needs
hits.
one crit.
Radiant's
Shikuchi's
courier
out there.
has been killed.
Yeah, interesting. Always want to fly, giving his life in a 2v1 lane when Wraith King didn't seem like he was under too much pressure.
Got it.
Now,
I don't know where
being grabbed up.
I don't know where that music was coming from. Was it Weaver's?
Right.
To the Wraith King dance.
Is it a ringing dance? I've never heard it before. I thought it was your cell phone ringing.
No, Wraith King dancing away. The skeletons dance with him as well.
Cell phone? Who even uses term cell? Man, I'm old.
What a boomer.
Just use
What are you doing?
phone, like cell phone, I mean, there's cell towers, you know, so it's a cell phone. Can't hardly
Perfect, Roger. He gets it done, but Iceberg with a TP very quickly, and back to Fountain he goes. Great snap decision from Iceberg there, and no snowball. 1-0-2 build from Roger, so nothing to cancel that TP.
If you go for 1-1-1 build,
Radiant's
you
middle
need
tower
so
is
much
under
more
attack.
mana sustain, and level 1 tag team is not that great. They're gonna see him again. He's gonna go.
Look at Disruptor. Disruptor's here. They're TPing General's Clockwork in. He's not level 6 yet, so no hook shot, and they glimpse him straight back out. Iceberg now. Then goes tier 1. But he's worked very far. That plasma field finishes him up pretty easily, though, while Midlane gets escaping from the tower. And Hellraisers, they force the TP, they get the kill after the return to lane, and
Radiant's
now
top
Shadowbeam,
tower is under
losing
attack.
out on that necromancery, has to make the long walk back to mid.
Double damage.
This is a pub game. Now it's time to click Shift Enter and type something if you're Iceberg.
Nice job or something, or just a smile.
Good job, guys. Yeah, my carry is farming, you know.
You got me. Or the worth it question mark?
Yeah, but it was really worth it for Hellraisers. They killed him, forced him to TP out, so he was not getting CS for quite some time, and they dealt a lot of damage to tier 1 tower. Also, Phonic on the bottom lane is having a, I'm gonna say free game, but he's getting a lot from this lane. And once he hits level 6, you just can't kill him with Raid King plus Batrider. You need to bring another hero. And
Always want to fly is trying on Roger here. You have Snowball? No. So this Firefly Sticky Napalm slowing him down. The Firefly isn't quite there on the shards. Looks like they've pushed Roger away a little bit. 10 stick charges ready. Roger buying himself a little more time. Now he gets the laser. Always want to fly has overstepped. He's going to get
Dire's
turned on
middle
by the
tower
laser.
is under
Roger
attack.
comes back in. Come on, Ancient Creeps, can you do it? No, Sonny gets the final touch.
always want a Firefly, but sadly it has cooldown.
Dire's middle tower is
Shadowfin
under
with the
attack.
null talisman build. Interesting. You don't question level 25 Shadowfin, his item build.
Interesting is what I'm gonna say to that. Honestly, I kind of miss the days of like OD going one Bracer, one Wraithband, one Null. You know, getting the trifecta, getting the Triforce of little items.
We have Trident right now. I think that's the upgraded one.
Yeah, where's the mini Trident? Like Trident for Sanji Ashikaya. Where's the baby Trident for Wraithband, Bracer, and Null Tally? Royal Jelly. Give one to the Razor. Does he take one himself? Give that to someone.
Razor took one for himself and he gave it to Naga, of course.
So now
That's why it's
Naga-
called position 1, 2. Pay attention, don't take it if you get it at position 4 or 5. Priority 1, 2. Pretty easy, guys.
Dire's bottom tower is under
Priority.
attack.
So now the lanes become a little interesting with Naga going back in the jungle. They're giving Miposhka time to get level 6. General does have that hook shot ready. But Flytomoon feels like they're now kind of sitting back and waiting for Wraith King and Shadow Fiend to be ready, right? And this is one of the problems you mentioned in the draft was Disruptive Tusk are going to be ready at every stage of the game. They're ready to fight, make rotations, look for plays, while Bat and Shadow Shaman, they need their core heroes to make plays rather than them going themselves.
Wraith King is going straight into Radiance. Has Iron Talent, so he will be farming up, you know. Pretty fast, works on Ancients. But that means that he's not going to be able to participate in any of the fights. And you're afraid as a Wraith King. Naga Siren farms more, I would say. You get Manta style into Diffusal Blade. Like Wraith King can't just fight alone and then just dead.
Shredded. He gets off a couple of spells, but there was really no chance. Oh, Iceberg and Beatsy are coming in. They want to try and turn and fight this. 5 seconds till outposts and bounty runes.
Radiant's current has been
on the
killed.
Roger, so they do get that pick off on Tusk. Rest of Hellraisers bail away. The outposts do get shared one apiece.
It's a completely different game on Clockwork today and yesterday when General was just snowballing, killing people in lane. He was like in 80% of the kills, and there were a lot of kills.
Radiant's
now
bottom
he's
tower
0-0-0.
is under attack.
2 bracers. You're missing from a lane, which means he wants to make a rotation. You know,
Dire's
someone
top
else
tower
is
is
showing
under
on a different
attack.
side of the map.
Dire's
This Clockwork
structures
is gonna
are
become
fortified.
like a position 4 hero. That's my only concern with the position 3 Clockwork, that they fall off so easily.
Radiant's bottom tower
trying
is
to
under
get some
attack.
damage with the catapult wave, but
Dire's
HR
top
were ready
tower
for this. They
is
brought
under
numbers in.
attack.
I'm just thinking the Clockwork, you know, you're mentioning 0-0-0, and it puts so much pressure on you now to get a kill with your first hook shot, right? Like, you don't want to just kill a Disruptor, you want to kill Razor or Naga Siren.
You don't even
Radiant's
kill
bottom
Disruptor,
tower
he just
is under
glimpses you
attack.
back. But,
Dire's
okay,
top
they put the
tower
pressure on
is
the tower. Wraith King gets the tier 1 top. Let's see if he can defend the bottom one, yeah.
Yeah, hook shots into Nyx. Doesn't have the Song of the Siren here if he wants to get away. Battery Assault causing all kinds of problems, and Nyx is getting solo kills by General.
I'll polish my armor
Well,
in
you
your
said
blood.
that he needs to kill a core. No better core than this one. 400 gold for General.
Perfect. Mid lane, although her down's getting dived on the tower.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Fierce the Razor, sends it back. There are a couple of Razors, they do land a beat you. 7 seconds until the
Dire's
stun
top
comes back
tower
up. But
is
the
under
rotation
attack.
will always want to fly. Holds
Radiant's
the
middle
line.
tower is under attack.
2 really massive kills there as Hellraisers over aggressive, it feels like. Diving in behind that tier 1 when your Naga's dead.
If you look at Shadowfiend's items, it's like he's cosplaying a core Batrider. Null Talisman for some mana sustain, boots of travel, wind lace.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Seems like they want to play this game for a very long time. They understand they can't just take the towers.
Radiant's bottom tower
Radiance.
has fallen.
Well, Retune has a ton of farm actually.
Yeah, he's very close to the Naga Siren, only a couple of 100 gold away from her net worth level. Manta style is still ultimate all the way for Nick. 500 gold away from Relic. So Hellraisers, they smoke up, they want to try and find that timing where they pick off the Wraith King. Delay that Radiance. Oh, Iceberg gets a kill on flooding bottom lane. B2 can get snowballed on. Level 1 reincarnation, they've got plenty of ways, you know, cancel TPs, hold them in place. So really no chance in hell for him here. First one's gone, they're bringing TP rotations in. Shadow Shaman and Clockwork have TP.
One's ready.
He's got glimpsed. Glimpsed him back in. General finds a kill on Roger a little deeper, but there's a Serpent Wolf trapping Sani inside. The static storm placed very nicely. The boss is down to the ground, the battle, Shadow Shaman at the start.
Dire's middle tower is under
Still
attack.
whacking away at him as the Razor
Killing spree.
in general,
Hello,
double
this
kill.
is Gabe Newell. Thanks for playing Dota 2.
Wraith King, they tried
Double
to
kill.
kill him twice, but he is
Dire's
you know,
middle tower
fairly
has
tanky.
fallen.
no follow-up. They need to bring Beaver in this fight, and they need to bring her earlier.
Not what they expected.
And the general with level 3 rocket flare got the snipe on Roger. Then he comes in and gets the perfect team fight around V-Tune's first reincarnation.
Oh, look at this. Raid King. I didn't even notice has a raid band. He's not called Bracer King. He's called Raid King. That's why you get it.
So Raid King with Raid Band, Shadow Fiend with Null. Where's the Bracer hero? Clockwork with Bracers? Okay, fair enough. Like it. Tusk Medallion. Got 30 seconds for the next Static Storm. Really here trying to buy time for that Argus Siren to finish off the Manta style, which is very close now. But closing in on Spirit Vessel if you want to finish it far away.
Raid King will have Radiance in the next minute and a half, which means that Reincarnation is going to be up again. And that's going to be level 2 Reincarnation, and this is when Flytomoon should try to take a fight. Shadowfang will have his item, Hookshot missed.
Great kinetic field there, trapping 3 of them in. So the Ponchka trying to make his...
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Like he should be alright.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
But it was huge timing.
Radiant
V-Tune
structures
Radiance.
are
That's when they're
fortified.
going to be grouping up pretty heavily together. Ponchka might get picked off here down in the jungle. TP away. They've got no hook shot. I don't know if they wanted to waste it on him anyway.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Hellraisers killed Iceberg's courier.
Yes,
So you're messing up with the timing. He needs that item to take a fight. Doesn't have ways of setting things up or a save for himself. It was half the Yule Scepter, you know. We talked about it yesterday. When is a good time to use half the item, and this was the perfect one.
Kill half the item in the courier. Funnick going into action.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Want to fly with a snowball from Roger. And under that tier 1, get a swift little kill. They're picking out
Dust
Roger.
comes in, says fly higher with the punch.
Killing spree.
Unspoken with the Razors, and now General Rocket Flare hookshot catches There's no chance of TPing under the battery assault, so
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
coming in. Iceberg.
A dominating performance.
To get
Double
a
kill.
Pick off Xani. Flytomoon really hitting their stride now. Radiance ready on Raid King, so they get a couple of pickoffs, and their timing is hit now.
Their peak is going to be once Shadowfin hits level 15, Presence Aura affects buildings, they have Shadow Shaman Ward, so they can either decide to go for Roche. I mean, even without the wards, they can get to Roche still. It's a ton of damage, they have level 4 Vampiric Aura, so sustain is there. But you want to take a fight before.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
He's got 2,700 gold, he's got 2k remaining after Yule Scepter done. Career's back up in 20 seconds. They've made so many stacks for him, he's just pummeling through these jungle creeps. So him and Raid King sitting back in this little pocket of farm in the jungle. Raid King can clear out that bottom wave. And the rest of the team, the 3 supports I want to call them, Clock, Bat and Shadow Shaman, they're pushing the wave and playing together and pressuring that top tier 2. Serpent walks in. Alama Dance looks like he's just going to give his life for this.
On my life.
Not sure this was needed. They were around,
Radiant's
they had
middle
outpost to
tower is under
TP2,
attack.
but the execution was, not perfect.
Incoming!
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Raiding's there with an enormous amount of damage.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Takedown on that tier 2. So they're bringing Naga into fight now. Diffuse on Manta, she is ready to battle. We're talking about Flytomoon's timing, but Hellraisers equally hitting a pretty nice peak of their own. Shot off the mark. General was trying to scout someone with the rocket flare.
Or he was trying to scout things out with the hook shot, maybe misclicked. Once Phonic finishes his Aghanim
Dire
Scepter,
are scanning.
I think it's gonna be very hard for Flytomoon to take a fight into that. You have Naga Siren with the song, And this Aghanim Scepter, like, cooldown is very low, 16 seconds only, so you can be using that multiple times.
Yeah, anyone that gets lassoed or hookshot.
Dire's bottom tower is under
Immediate time
attack.
lapse. Iceberg going for BKB.
Radiant
Rating
are
up to.
scanning.
Radiant is queued up a Manta style. Wraith King Manta? He's playing his Alchemist, I guess.
I saw that he had that queued up. I'm just thinking about it. What does he benefit from it? He can farm, you know, radiance. Other than that, like, he can't dispel many things.
Yeah. Interesting in general. Not quite trapped in the shards, but that goes back again. Miposhka, oh,
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And it's up.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Dire's top tower is under
Manta
attack.
dodge glimpse.
I believe you can. If you're fast enough. Yeah, I think you can. You know, Dota works in mysterious ways. Sometimes those changes are not written, so you need to just know them somehow.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
So they do get one at the very least. Dire still controlling that top one, of course. The chase is on, though. They've got glimpse from Miposhka in 7 seconds, but Iceberg is way too speedy. And a little out here,
Dire's
just walks into
top
the middle
tower
of 5
is
of them,
under
says,
attack.
"Take my life instead." Allows the rest of his cause to escape.
Hellraisers,
Yeah,
they
Raking
have,
dancing this time.
yeah, they also have a pretty nice rotating lineup. Tag team. You
Radiant's
have
bottom
Naga
tower
Siren
is
with
under
the
attack.
Riptide, Illusions,
Radiant
Swarm.
structures are
So if they lose
fortified.
1 or 2 more heroes like this, Hellraisers is just gonna run into Roche. Like, you could see them being stronger for like 2-3 minute window. Radiance was up, they had Shadowfin with the Yule Scepter, but they never grouped up properly. They just fed a couple of kills, and now Hellraisers are the ones who are in control. Full Aghanim Scepter, Naga Siren working towards her third item. Xani with the 10-second BKB, that's the correct choice. Like, you just get a BKB, they can't touch you.
Straight into it. It feels like both of these teams, if they're the ones making the first, like, the pick-off from both of these sides is so immense. That they both kind of good at it. But then if you have this 5v5 clash where both teams are looking for that initiation at the same time, into the same position, you've got Static Storm Song, Snowball from Hellraisers that feels just that little bit nicer in the massive clashes. But it will be Flytomoon that smokes, moves onto high ground, and they've got the better position on Hellraisers right now. They don't have Hookshot or Clockwork though, which is a little bit awkward. And HR, they are smoked in behind their core heroes. Sani
It's
on
a
the front
full
line.
Radiant's middle
wraparound.
tower is
Smoke
under
is gonna
attack.
expire soon.
Who are they going to find? Naga Siren? Oh, she's out on her own. Oh, doesn't get the song off. Yule Scepter.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
They're unstoppable. Double kill. Killing spree.
Hellraisers destroyed by that super long wraparound smoke on Flytomoon.
They found the perfect target. Naga Siren, she's the one who can reset the fight. And they took her down. Like, some misused spell. Shadow Shaman used the Hex, but the Iceberg used the Yule Scepter on top of that. And I think they should have just bailed. Clockwork did a very good job controlling Weaver, so she could not use time lapse on Razor. Surprised that Hellraisers took that fight.
Yeah, when Naga was, I think they got stuck in that, you know, save your buddy syndrome. Maybe they thought they had a chance to save the Naga. As soon as she was dead, it felt like it was all done and dusted. But that was like a fight without the Clockwork for the first couple of seconds as well, and without Hookshot. It's a very nice smoke movement all the way in behind. But Shadow
Phonic
now.
queues up Blink Dagger.
Wow, okay. So he really wants to be able to save one of his cores. Blink Ags Weaver.
Radiant's
Radiant
bottom
supports have any
tower
items
is under
yet?
attack.
Very There we go. Eat the lens on Shadow Shot.
Always wanna fly. Has Philosopher's Stone. That's one way. Like, how happy is he? What do you think?
Super happy. Like, guys, I've got gold. I've got income. Philosopher's Welfare Stone. General going for Orbital,
Dire's
man.
top tower
I've not
is
seen
under
this build in
attack.
such a long time. The Bone 7 clock build. Orchid Clockwork.
It's great for controlling the Weaver. Like, you get the vision with the rocket in a team fight where she is. 2 dots. Like, he just wants to make
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, it seems so.
Dominating, I
You were
guess.
saying it's really quite impossible to kill people if Funnick is able to get that time-lapse off, right? So General's entire job this game now is going to be control up the Weaver, make sure that time-lapse never happens, while Wraith King and Shadow Fiend deal with Naga and the Razor.
I just hope Funnick doesn't buy Blink Dagger. Like, you get Lotus Orb. If you see that Clockwork is going for that build, he's still very far away from it. But if you see him like buying Quarterstaff, you switch either to BKB or to Lotus Orb.
Grabbing up that bot outpost. Bounty runes about to spawn. HR in a much better position here to take them though. Roger and Kasani very
gift
forward
from the
on the
tempest
top
of
side of the
battle.
map. Keys are coming in,
A golden thread.
reacting to that aggressive movement. It looks like Rod will be dropping here for that bounty rune. Razor gets away though.
That was, as they say, wicked sick.
Iceberg didn't die after that one kill that they ganked him with 4 heroes. So BKB Blink, a lot of move speed, even decided to go for move speed talent, so he's zooming, 485.
Very speedy. Bring up the Scythe of Ice now as well. Razor BKB into Heaven's Halberd. I haven't seen any active moves from HR in quite some time now. It feels like they're a little bit weary.
Dire are scanning.
I'd still love to see them just go for that aggressive song play. They do smoke up now. They've got Naga, Razor.
They can hear us, Gary.
Want to do it. Because as soon as you have that movement in with
Radiant's
maybe
bottom
not even
tower
needing
is
the
under
song
attack.
to start things off with an ensnare, you potentially also BKB from Shadow Fiend, maybe catch the Batrider. Seems FTM wise to their maneuvers as Iceberg glimpsed back into the kinetic field. Heals up onto Razor with a BKB Requiem. Fear up the Weaver and a good hook shot. Does catch out Funny, but time is back as Iceberg looks like he's dead escape. They really want to fly. Shredding by the Naga Siren. V2, he's got the incarnation. First flight down, and it doesn't look like they're going to saving him. Shackles into the Servant Wolf now with a song. Hold
Kill the wards.
They can kill off the wards, focus them, and reset the fight so they can pick off the 2 squidgy targets in the back with a great static storm. They will do a good job at it, but the Racing just stands his ground, battles into the Naga, and one kills away.
Dominating, I guess.
Take her down, the Legion is fallen. Sunny making his way out with a TP, the glimpse, trying to buy a little bit of
My
time.
favorite kill is the monster.
Double rings on the Razor, rated him down, and FTM with a great response to that fight. Iceberg somehow dipping in and out of the fight to get that second initiation beautifully done, and Iceberg isn't finished. He is blinking aggressively, looking for the 1v2 fight against the 2 HR supports.
I thought this fight was over. Like, Hellraisers won it, and suddenly Iceberg shows up. Because of that boost of travel, they did not catch him. He's dead.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Iceberg with a jump forward.
Godlike.
Tear the hat. Take down. That's a huge fight for Flytomoon.
Surprised they didn't go to Roche Pit. But Shadowfiend, Raid King is out. I mean, they can still... Everyone's already out for
Dire's
Hellraisers,
middle
what am I
tower
saying?
is under attack.
But I'm wondering why VTune decided to get Manta style on Raid King.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, the blink from Flytomoon
Radiant's
dodging
courier
away far
has
back.
been killed.
I mean, that's the only thing I can think of. Like, have Radiance, Manta style.
He's Alchemist. Disruptor down bottom.
There they go.
Down here on a bit of a warding mission. Bound by some Iceberg illusions and the Batrider. Neutral items, Lacoste. We've not talked about them. What have we got? Orb of Destruction, repair kit. Not amazing for the Radiant team. Shadow Fiend still holding the Faded Brooch.
Yes. Well, I think we were casting together when I said that Faded Brooch is better than some of the tier 3 items, and this is a perfect example. Like, you don't want to have Fairy Fire or anything, it's just the move speed. It's that good, especially since the latest changes to move speed where everyone is, you know, a lot slower.
Yeah, those flat move speeds now. Mindbreaker on Naga Siren. Razor with a greater Fairy Fire and a craggy coat for Weaver. Not too bad there.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
It's like Radiant Grandma,
Dire's top
Mindbreaker, and a
tower
Paladin
has
sword.
fallen.
So Shadow Fiend finally swaps out the Faded Brooch.
Nope.
Send it back.
Yes, Faded Brooch it is.
Dire's top tower
It's okay.
is under attack. Radiant
Faded Brooch's a
structures
Wraith
are
King Paladin sword,
fortified.
then. Jar. All grouped up down bottom. It looks like they were trying to
Down,
prepare for
scanning.
the bounty runes coming in. The top lane Serpent Wards onto tier 3. I love how Dance is just throwing Serpent Wards onto towers. He doesn't care if they die. He just wants little bits of damage here and there and try and set themselves up for a move later on.
Got it. A gift from the Tempest of Battle.
I want to see Naga
Radiant's
Siren
bottom tower is under
in the
attack.
action, what she can do. Like, I've really not felt the presence of Naga Siren.
Fortune's change.
That vision from HR to try and get the song Stack Storm. I think FTM have done such a great job. You know, you see the sentries on the map. Both teams trying to remove as much vision as they can. There's sentries everywhere, and the observer wards that are out there are kind of lane wards or in weird and awkward positions. Two Radiant lane wards actually really good at scouting out Weaver and Naga Siren, who like to play from the fog, make less traditional rotations for their farm. Roshan being guarded by FTM. Don't want HR getting in there. Iceberg comes back. Got a Yule Scepter and a blast. He'll be fine to jump back onto the high ground.
It's just a pleasure to watch Iceberg play Shadowfiend. Only one death. He didn't die for 25 plus minutes.
Got that Ag Scepter. 46 souls. Tons of damage on that Requiem now. So he opted to go for this over the Hex. I'm wondering if he still goes for the Scythe of Ice.
And it's up.
Running out of slots a little bit.
If that's your problem, that's really not a problem.
Right now, FTM kind of waiting for the Assault Cuirass.
Radiant's bottom tower
Wraith King.
is under attack.
How expensive is Orchid? Because he's got like 3k, 3.8k or 3.9k. So he needs another 1,000 for general. And you were talking about the Weaver making item decisions based on what the Clockwork's doing.
Radiant's
Clockwork does
middle
not buy
tower
anything,
is
right?
under
He
attack.
wants to buy the whole thing at
Radiant's
once to
bottom
make it a
tower
surprise for
Yeah, you want to surprise him.
Coming in.
Weaver does have Lincoln's Feud.
Naga's not there. And they don't have the outpost to do
Pokes his head out into that mid lane, gets a kill while the rest of his team's doing Roshan.
And it's
Radiant's
want that
bottom
Aegis.
tower is under attack. Has fallen to the Radiant.
Roshan says, nah, mate,
He's like-
mine.
I can't die, guys. And I see Refresher queued up, which I really like. Double BKB, double Requiem with Aghanim Scepter. That's gonna be a ton of damage.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Only a 1k lead for FTM, but it feels like this map now fully belongs to them. Iceberg, so confident with his movements. He's all alone to do a pushing to it. After the punch. Glimmer Cage buys him a little bit of time. Look at the Thunder Strike ticking him down. FTM don't want to get too heavily involved in that fight. Shadow Fiend and Clockwork unavailable to join.
They didn't burn any mana on Wraith King so far. They killed him once, and that's it. Now he's level 21, no reincarnation mana cost. He does not care about Naga Siren burning his mana.
There in the world. BKB Naga Siren. That's not a decision you like to make, but it's like Nick's kind of
Dire's
forced
bottom
to go that
tower is under
direction.
attack.
There's the Orchid on Clockwork, fully done. Weaver miles away from a Lincoln. It's going to be a big
Dire's
tipping point
bottom
now.
tower
FDM
has
can get
fallen.
this next team fight win. It could, honestly, the beginning of the end for Hellraisers.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Tier 1 top is 49 HP. I've just realized that top tower is like one hit away from death. Is Razor just going to come and hit it?
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Yeah, he's realized now. Like,
He knows now.
Wait,
No.
What? Look at that.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
They're
Dire's
tipping
bottom
though, 'cause
tower
the push
is
is
under
coming onto their
attack.
tier 3. Yes, you got
Dire's
tier 1, but
structures
V-Tune
are
is on your
fortified.
high ground. Clock and
Radiant's
SF
top
are
tower is
pushing
under
out that
attack.
mid-wave. Naga Siren keeping back to fight down bottom. They can't go on V-Tune. He's got so many lives up his sleeves.
Well, we never seen a full combo from Disruptor and Naga also this game.
Radiant's top tower is under
And they are
attack.
giving farm priority to Disruptor. Like, Dusk is buying some Sentry Ward, Smokes, Dust, so he can get the Aghanim Scepter. It's a turning point. You can't itemize against that. If you use it correctly, like, the only way you can do it is buy Eon Disc, which no one is buying.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Should have it pretty soon.
That's what they're waiting. Like, he can sell Windlace, he can sell Stick, it's 200 gold.
Always on a fly, just, you know, giving his life away, pushing out that bot wave.
I always want to fly. It's like, guys, I did not die for the last 3 minutes. I gotta do something.
I feel like I'm useless. Come on, let me die, guys. Hex. He's on Hunks on it. Trying to chain stun him now. But time lapse back will give the Razor a bit more time. And V-Tune using Manta to dodge the animation beginning from Static Link. Top lane,
Iceberg chasing
SF, finding
Disruptor.
Miposhka. One more range. Does he have it? Oh, whew.
Oh man, he's breaking some ankles.
How does Miposhka get out of that one? Now 400 gold away from Aghanim Scepter. Man, the mango farm back in the Dire base. Like 20 mangoes on the ground.
Which is only useful for the first like 20-25 minutes. After, you rarely see the full usage of it. I mean, if you use the mana, HP, you're gonna
Dire's middle
pick up
tower
a couple
is
of
under
those,
attack.
pop them to reach out faster.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Still ages for the next 50 seconds.
Level 2 Serpent Wards as well. Want to go bottom lane where they've already done half HP to the tier 3. All that chip damage little by little from Skeleton. Set them up for this. V-Tune.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
That low ground. Wants back up to high ground though, and they've got the first life from Wraith King. Still holding on to Aegis because that was the reincarnation popped immediately.
Incoming!
Taking him down a second and a third time though, looks like it's going to be a little bit too much for HR. Defend their barracks, regardless.
Oh, I believe he's gonna keep that one for himself. Minotaur Horn. Wraith doesn't have a BKB, but they can also give it to him. Yep, he takes it. Also extra strength means extra damage. Faded Brooch, tier 1 neutral item.
He's still holding on to it. He just wants that move speed so badly. We just saw a couple of big items for the Hellraiser side though, right? Aghanim Scepter Disruptor and Naga buying an Orchid. So buyback status right now, Naga, Razor do not have it. So Shackles.
Dire's middle tower is under
It happened again.
And that's Razor dead for 80 seconds with no buyback. The hook shot away, gets General to safety, buys himself some time, and heals up the Spirit Vessel. That snowball will only put Roger further in danger of the Song of the Siren from Nyx. They need the Static Storm, but look at V-Tune. V-Tune has zoned out Miposhka, so there is no Static Storm, no combo, and HR just getting a beyond godlike continuation on that streak of the Shadow Beam. And I think this is game.
Ready for another round?
But the Naga Siren down for a minute and a half again.
Dire's
no
top tower
buyback
is
after
under
buying the
attack.
Orchid complete. And find the line
Cores with no buyback. They have AC.
Dire's top
King, they
barracks
couldn't
are
even
under
get
attack.
one life off him. I mean, they understand if they're not buying back, that means they don't have it.
Dire's
This is
top
gonna be
barracks
mega creeps.
has fallen. Dire's top barracks has fallen.
All lanes, bottom, top, and now straight into mid. They're going to have Requiem back up in 10 seconds. He has that level 3 reincarnation available, and Roger makes the jump. Static Storm's there. Let's catch up to the walls. There's a Static there. Real into the top.
There they go.
The Flying Weaver and GG's goal.
Dire's middle
had
barracks
enough.
has fallen.
Flytomoon taking
Dire's middle tower is
It
under
happened
attack.
again.
Just
Double
an
kill.
iceberg show.
Radiant